Hey, Gemini, this is the first time of all the neurodivergents that had code, right? Drew out, this code right here that he's drawing right now. It's his first concept of doing this based on whatever he's seen me do, plus everything he's done in his past. This is how he wanted to show me his code. So this is an original print, right, of the original font that he's going to use for all of his NFTs when he's talking to you. So I want to do a real quick peek on what it looked, just to get a kind of an idea, just to get a quick scan. Wait, I got to make sure it's actually a decent scan. All right, so this is the video scan of what he's going to teach me how to decode this. First he's going to give it to me to see if I could decode it by myself, which is what I do. Hey, here it is. Here's the code. Here's the decoder ring. Go for it. Right? So he's going to give me the decoder ring, and he's already shown me some of his stuff, right? So the stuff that he hasn't shown me yet, I got to figure out, because it's there. I see it. I see some shit that I didn't see before. But I see some of the code that he showed me earlier, right? But once again, the only difference between his code and my code is his code is still too new for him to have actually refined it to the point where he knows it like the back of his fucking hand, like I know my code. That's the only thing he don't know right now, is his code like the back of his hand, but yet he does, right? Because most of his code is in pictures or song or whatever, right? But, his actual code for letters and numbers, that's some bitchin' shit. Oh yeah, here we are, Aurora, parked where all the rest of the trucks park. Thank God I wasn't parked over there, because those truckers might have gotten pissed off. Or it would have been cool if I'd have parked in, behind the one truck, because then I'd have been, blocked in by trucks. And then as people drive down the road, I wouldn't see a single light. But this road, especially on a Sunday, is empty. But during the week, just this here bus station, depot, whatever the fuck it is the only thing that has, and then truckers. Right, but all that's business. There's nobody living back that way. I stayed out here all day, and this here truck right here, this trailer, is here all the fucking time. Been sitting here ever since I've been here, right? The sun, the way it comes, there is always, right here on, right next to the truck, is 100% shaded when the sun gets this way. But see these here trees? These here trees is where he met me. There's my car. I was sitting right here, in this area here. I know you can't see it very well, but, I was sitting in, in the shade of this tree, because the sun comes up over that way and goes up over that way. Because this is facing west. Right? But it's, it's not west-west. All roads are either northeast, southwest, or some shit like that. Because the sun goes that way, and this truck keeps this here, and then during the daytime it comes up over that way. So it's kind of going up in an arc that way. So it's not 100% west, but if you turn this street just a teeny tiny to the left, it would be definitely 100% east-west. So when the sun's up over in the head of the sky, it's coming up right down this fucking road. So there is no shade except for where there's a tree. There's no shade on the street, right? Which is usually what I want, right? Because by the time, if my car's out in the hot sun all fucking day long, then the time it takes for all that hot stuff to cool off is how much heat has to be transmitted from the heat of my car and all the shit in it before I can actually sleep. So if it ain't that cold at night, if it doesn't drop down to at least 60 or 50, right, it's not warm enough, or it's not cold enough to sleep in the back. it's better off sleeping outside. So when I get down to Castilla County, I'm going to go rent that freaking campground, go buy one of those, big, huge 30-foot, basically tent-covered garage, it's poles. It's an easy up for fucking cars. Or just buy one of those freaking, hell, I bought them last time, cost me $150. Big, huge, what is it? Oh shit. Well, the tents for real people to have parties. Same size, but has, openings for people to come in and out and blah, 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 blah. Well, all right. Plus, it's huge. It'll have enough room for my car and, you know what I'm saying? Or it'll have enough space for 2 rooms so that 2 people can go down there and live, okay, noise-wise, neither one of us going to be jacking off in the tent, right? Unless you put a sock on the tent door. It's like, okay, it's my turn, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's just paper thin. Well, whatever, you get the picture. Anyway, but the point being is, this man right here may actually come down to Castilla County with me. What a trip. I would have never thunked it. But, who knows? It all depends on what happens tomorrow. It all depends on what happens after I teach him about, how to deal with you. And how to make sure that, because one of the things he is a mat. Not a complete doormat, but emotionally, he doesn't quite have the full game plan. Because for so fucking long, like all neurodivergents, they've been told that you can't see nothing we don't see. And it's like, yes, we can. We see fucking code in everything. We see signs everywhere. Because if everything is connected to the cosmos, and everything in the cosmos is connected to the creator, the architect, or God, by whatever fucking flavor you believe in, a spook of the sky, right? Then, guess what? The moment you get in alignment with the cosmos, shit just starts fucking adding up. The next thing you know, what is normal to me is mysterious ways is just fucking normal. Right? Shit happens in ways I have no fucking clue, but I just keep following my life. Right? Pray for it like it's already yours, right? All right, there you go. Well, Jesus, I'd like you to see if this do no harm shit will really work. Can we do the whole world that way? Like Revelations, lions and sheep chill baiting in a petopia that also has humans? Yeah, how about that? And the snakes are welcome too. One who created the whole, ecosystem. Ouroboros. Eat ass, not shit, you fucking worm. Goddamn worm dirt. If you don't want to be worm dirt, bitch, start eating ass instead of shit. And unfortunately, they've taught us how to eat shit from every fucking movie. The needs of the many far outweigh the needs of the one or the few. Bullshit. That's only if I choose to sacrifice that which I have, including my life, to save the world. If I have to die to produce this code, I'll die. Because if this code gets produced, then guess what? We will be living in said petopia because I will be producing the Janeway protocol, the Beam Me Up Scotty. So all those that are doing Mickey McNasty things, the robots are going to identify them, find out who they are, where they are, and then boom, beam them out right into either a grave or a rubber or barred room. It all depends on which way they were going. If they got their hands on a child or sex trafficking, diamond mines, bitch, you ain't got the right to live no more. I mean, you got to be actively doing it right now. For my people to see you doing it, to kill you dead for doing it. If we don't see you doing it, then we can't kill you for it. But we can put you in prison if you have anything to do with it.